Oh, hello! Happy Father's Day. It is me, Stu. We are the Lagalogs, and tonight, of course, we have to find out what the hell happened to Guybrush Threepwood in Monkey Island. Tales of Monkey Island. So yes, it's me, Stu. Joining me in the form of that Murray image over there, it's Ken.
R.I.P. Guybrush, Threepwood, Marley. He dead, Stuart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was trying to find the past tense of Mighty Pirate. Was. So,
Oh yeah, X something. Yeah,
yes. Formerly,
we're not warmed up yet. We're not creative on the fly. So we'll
exactly.
we'll zero back to this at some
Sober.
point in the stream.
So, I know you wanted
Oh,
me
so
to.
so, so Stuart, pardon me. What do you think? Well, I want to ask two things. How did you feel to see Guybrush die so unexpectedly and so is real? How did that
Yes.
sit with you?
It was one of those things where I was thinking, right, okay, it's as usual, like he's fine, right? He's going to get up there now. It's like it's going to be a Monty Python joke, like merely a flesh wound, something like that. Like he's indestructible, surely. Like he has fool's luck.
He survives a hand being cut, but not a cutlass through the torso.
It might, uh, yeah,
I mean, he dead. He died. He's
it
not
looked
coming back
like
from
it.
that. I mean,
Mhm.
that's the not in question, Stuart. He's dead.
It's definitely when Morgan Le Fay was dead. It's like, okay, right, so these characters are expendable. Like, people can die in this game. And, like, yes, people die in comical ways or
Yeah,
get
they
bested.
come back as skeleton armies and things like that.
Hmm. So,
This was an ounce or two, or extra notch or two real on the real scale.
yeah. So,
So, what do you think is going to happen?
we're going to resurrect Guybrush Threepwood.
As a
That's
pirate god?
what the title should be called, The Resurrection of Guybrush Threepwood.
That would be spoiling things, wouldn't it? Rise of the Pirate God suggests maybe a bad resurrection. He's now Darth Guybrush.
Maybe he becomes the mightiest pirate. God level.
So yeah, imagine if you were sort of invested. Well, of course, you're invested, but thinking like, oh no, a month until I find out more. Back in 2009,
Yeah.
it's the kind of ending that makes binging your friend, and but waiting is such a throwback thing. Even it was even in 2009.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we'd have to wait like not 4 weeks on the dot. It was a little bit like it fluctuated, like 4 weeks, maybe 4 or 5 days sometimes.
Right.
But they did deliver it Christmas 2009, so this concluded then.
Hmm. Okay.
So so yeah, let's find out what happens. I guess I know what happens.
Yeah, let's get the beer stuff out of the way and then. Because actually, I have installed it. Like Ken was making sure blinders don't look at anything, and literally
No,
I've just.
can I before you do that? Don't the game always auto saves when the game starts, so don't go and create a save before you start the actual game, because that you run the risk of like they automatically put a little recap on the save description screen,
Mhm.
even though you haven't started the game. So just go new game, it will auto save. Just really make sure you don't ruin anything for yourself. So
Okay, fair
so
enough.
with that out of the way.
Yeah, right. You did want me to find. Ah,
Like a black and blue hued can that will
yes,
match the visual aesthetics of what we're gonna see.
yes, the bleak dark tones, and
Yes, fine. You know what they look like? The vegetarian cannibals from Curse of Monkey Island.
Oh
You remember those?
yeah,
They had like a fruit head wear all over their faces.
made out of tofu.
I think so. Yeah, at least you had a tofu mask on you to blend.
Yes. So, a
Sweet fit.
6.5 pineapple hazy IPA.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. And okay, I might not.
Familiar with the brand?
Yes. We've been to Cold Town a couple of times, and Fierce Beer are from Aberdeen, and they are quite good as well. So they collaborated for this brew.
And like teetering on like copyright infringement there.
Yes.
But I guess in pajamas
Mm-hmm.
is you can use that. You know what I mean? Like in pajamas isn't copyrighted.
Yeah. So as long as that first word doesn't say bananas, you're fine.
You never effing know if someone has like really legally wrangled things to like no one can even put those two words together again on a commercial product, but you
Mhm.
can.
And I also have it's been in the background in my room for weeks, and I keep forgetting to bring it up. But I think this is like a cast iron sign.
Right on. Yeah, it looks like it from
Mhm.
here. You could have fooled me. It could have been plastic, but you know.
Right, let's not do that.
I bleed, therefore it's cast iron.
And a Father's Day present from my children.
How lovely.
Yes, Power Slave is my favorite Iron Maiden album.
And that's a thing you never crack open, right? Or you're not
Oh no,
precious
I'll be
that.
drinking out of this.
Yeah. It's not a limited edition, only quantity 5,000, and then it's forever gone.
Nah.
Seemingly not.
Yeah, it's microwave safe. We're good.
Right.
Oh, and they 3D printed a coaster for me.
That's rather thoughtful.
Mm-hmm.
It genuinely is.
So it's all these steps. I have something to put my
It's not like,
glass on.
it's not like beer vouchers to go buy your own beer. No, they get you stuff.
Yeah,
Actual
aye.
stuff.
They caught me off guard when they pulled this box out. I mean, I bought myself a copy of The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered because we're watching the TV show, and I've got the game on like a good deal. It was like £20 brand new on Amazon, and I was like, right, just call that my Father's Day gift. Right, I don't want a fuss. So when they brought this box out this morning, and I was completely unaware of what they had in store for me. So the t-shirts behind me, the glass, there's also I've not got it here, but there is a 3D printed T-Rex holding a pint. It's like a fidget toy. I think if I could show this. Zoom in, you bugger.
Watch out for the next rebranding, the 3D printing logs.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're gonna 3D print. Yeah,
yes.
that looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like
just
the
decided-
design is whole. It's not like it gave up halfway through.
No,
Like
no.
it's,
I just thought, right, I'm taking a picture of the beer I bought. I might as well use this little mascot.
It's fun. I like it.
Mm-hmm. The beer poured incredibly foamy. So, but the room does now reek of pineapple, which makes up for last week when we went for a pineapple pale ale that smelled nothing like pineapples. So, right, let's launch the game.
Oh, and it killed off the plants as well. Like the aroma in the room was so strong, it killed off the plants.
Yeah.
Strong one.
Yeah, the plants aren't 3D printed just yet. But actually, what was, and I showed you this already, but we could show it to the people at home.
On brand, the theme of it, a little 3D guy brush.
Yes, from Curse of LeChuck.
And kind of because he's green, he's sort of poxed.
Yeah, the plans online had him in orange, and about this is actually printed at 30% of what the original plan was. So it's like I was almost going to be printing like an action figure, but I just kind of wanted like a little miniature, like Green Army Man.
You can make your own little Monkey Island chess set.
Yeah.
If you keep this up.
So.
Fun.
Okay. All right. Let's switch it over to the screen. Let's select.
New game. Do not save. Go in and create your own save eventually, and autosave will be done as soon as the game starts.
Monkey Island 105.exe.
Because I think the reason I'm mentioning it multiple times, I think I've noticed that happens. So just go new game. So no spoiler will be before you. And this is no spoiler, but I just want to say this. This is my favorite recap.
Cool.
You always get a recap.
I'm going to adjust my sound levels. I feel like it could be.
I think the hint system was on, wasn't it? On the prior screen as well.
Yeah, I felt like I never noticed it.
Yeah.
Did he just talk more?
No, if you stay idle, he will give you hints. But you never really stay idle because you and I keep talking and we keep moving.
Yeah, and now he's dead. Okay. New game.
New game, favorite recap, and a fine episode coming up.
Let's go.
The voodoo lady isn't here to tell us the tale. She's in jail.
Is that you, Mother? I washed my hands.
I love that. Just a scan over the cards and dialogue.
Yeah, because she's in the brig, isn't she?
Indeed.
This is like your carry mode. You could just bust out. Zombie Guybrush.
You have control. Let's do it.
Oh, do I?
Where am I? I can't see a thing. Where is all this dirt coming
Is he
from?
immortal?
Maybe I'll just take some to get it out of the way. Hey, I think I can see some light.
Feels like the cemetery from Curse of LeChuck. Oh no, LeChuck's Revenge.
Hello? Dark in here. Anyone?
There's a gravestone and there's dirt. Let's do
Let me
it.
just grab some more of this dirt.
Hey!
Hey. Oh, he looks a bit pale
I can't
though.
believe it.
Oh
I've
no,
been
he's
buried
Caspered.
alive. Again! Hey, my hand is back. Uh-oh. Well, this really can't be good. Where am
Yeah.
I?
Oh no, he's about to get.
Where are we, Stuart?
He's about to meet. Oh, what was it? This is like Charon, the ferryman to the dead. Oh, there's Grog.
You're onto something. So yeah,
Don't see one of those.
here's our new digs, Stuart. All transparent, and we got our hand back. But yeah, this is not
Nothing.
your physical presence, as you can imagine.
Nothing. Nothing.
So do you have any money?
Like the second game.
Nothing.
If
Nothing.
you check your inventory, do you have any money?
Ah, right.
But what is this in your inventory?
Shred of life.
So what does Guybrush say about the shred of life? If you
This is
well,
the last remnant of my corporeal self.
yeah, well, he will
I
talk
shouldn't
here
monkey
about it,
around
but
with
do you remember you can put it on the enlargement.
That's
For
what
some
Yeah,
reason,
we're
I've
looking
been
for
able to
us.
cling to this single
some
shred
juice.
of life.
For some reason, he's been able to cling off on
For some reason,
a shred
I've
of
been able
life.
to cling to this single shred of life.
Ah.
So we're getting
Dirt can't hurt.
some new things to play with here.
That doesn't need to be dirtied up.
Okay. The music's
Already,
very eerie.
already at the beginning. I'm stuck, Ken. I'm stuck.
Where's the synth system?
But yeah, so I just wanted to, so you sort of know what you're playing with here. New things in the inventory, and new
jar.
settings. Money.
Ferryman won't mind.
Wow, you do pretty good in tips.
Do not touch.
Let me just count that up for you.
Do not touch.
Do not touch means that. Oh yeah, we'll be getting that eventually.
Wow, you do pretty good in tips.
Do not touch.
Eventually.
It's a turnstile. And apparently death has yet to shed any of the inconveniences of life. Wow, that boat is almost too clean.
Nice gondola. It's so clean, despite the fact that it's basically moving through a river of ectoplasmic sludge.
Is that a gold tooth?
Mm-hmm.
Hi there. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, and I think I may be dead.
Oh, the ferryman's Scottish.
Mm-hmm. Aye.
Nice outfit. This boat looks immaculate. You'd never suspect it hauls around dead people all day.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Oh, do you go there too? Am I really dead?
Here's your chance to be annoying.
Am I really, really dead? So,
Here's another
I'm
chance to be annoying.
completely dead.
Oh wait, here's another chance to be annoying.
I'm not just
Even in death.
mostly dead.
Okay, look. You do still have a tiny shred of life you seem to be hanging on to, but for all intents and purposes,
hell,
let's just call it
gotta explain
dead.
This nonsense to all these newbies.
He's-
So yeah, so
now that we've got a full line of dialogue out of him, he actually has a familiar sounding voice.
yeah, I don't know if they reused cast members for multiple roles. It's not like it's not Murray in disguise, though. It's
No.
That's not like ha ha ha! I've infiltrated the afterlife. No.
It makes me think, oh, it's like one of those actors that has that raspy, sort of tar-ridden voice.
Oh, you got that Harvey Firestein from Independence Day, for instance, Jeff Goldblum's friend in the TV station. He talks like this. But, you know,
Yeah, was he
such a
also
deep cut?
in Mrs. Doubtfire as
Might have been. I'm not
Robin
sure.
Williams'
but,
makeup friend?
Yeah, maybe so. But he talks like this. I gotta call my lawyer.
Exactly, yeah. Like he should be talking through a hole in his throat.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah,
Is there any chance you
the
can
shred
take
of
me
life
back
gives
to the
you
land of the
hope,
living?
I suppose. You gotta sort of find out what this setting is and what to do here.
Why is there a grog machine in the afterlife?
For the thirst of eternal waiting.
Fair enough. Where are you going in this boat?
To the crossroads.
Sort of see what I was after in terms of the light blue hue
yes.
and black combined. So this was the visual aesthetics that came to mind.
I showed up with bright green pineapples and pajamas.
Well, you didn't. You,
Have we met before?
honest to God, tried at very least.
You look familiar. Are you sure we haven't met before?
Yeah, there was no like. Okay.
Yeah, I was
Can
afraid
we
we
go
could
to
break
the
him again.
crossroads now?
Pay me.
How much does it cost?
The golden eyes of everlasting sleep.
Eyes of everlasting sleep. I have to give you my eyes?
Nay.
I mean, I know that I'm dead, but I'm still rather attached to my eyes.
You do not.
Can I still see without them? I'm still really new to this whole being dead thing.
It's a metaphor, you Philistine. Just give
Oh,
me the 2 gold
Guybrush.
coins that were placed on your eyes when you were buried.
Oh, golden eyes of everlasting sleep. I get it. But wait, I wasn't buried with any coins.
Some afterlife rules here.
Typical
Should have been
pirate.
buried with,
No coins, no
coins?
crossroads.
Guess it was such a sudden death, so maybe they didn't have any funeral for him
I'll be
because
back when I find some
LeChuck
coins.
was let loose on Flotsam Island, and so
Yeah.
money.
Maybe the grog machine has a change drawer.
Well, it does, but you only get change if you use a bill, Stuart. How do we get a bill?
Nothing.
Okay, so we're gonna have to steal some tips.
Yep. But just because you clicked on it before doesn't mean that he will steal it automatically now. You need to solve this.
Throw dirt in his eyes.
What can I do with
Begone, pirate. Do not soil the gondola of death.
Okay, sounds like we just need to throw it on the boat then.
I think you missed a spot.
Nay.
There's a big smudge of filth
Even in
right
death,
there.
he's still a
What?
douchebag.
Yeah.
Pig knuckles, I just polished
Pig
that too.
knuckles.
Rotten kids.
He's got plenty of money in there. I'll just take a little.
Okay.
And the dirt isn't exhausted in case you missed that timed puzzle. You know what I mean?
Okay, we've got pockets full of dirt.
Yeah. So yeah. Before you go on, was this sort of what you expected?
No, I
Or-
probably should have expected a ghost Guybrush.
I was sort of raving you that mildly that no, we're gonna play as Elaine next episode, but that would be a little bit too daring, experimental for
Great.
the series.
Now,
Mm.
what
To
am I
not
thirsty
conclude with Guybrush, you know what I mean? So
So, does the red lights mean that they're out of Grog XD and Diet?
well, you can't fail in these games, Stuart. So just click away.
for? Oh, I guess there's no cherry grog. Shoot, that's my second favorite flavor, right after purple. Grog XD.
Purple grog.
Oh, this must be that new high energy grog that all the kids are
Like the
drinking
same
these
color
days.
drink that I've got.
It's sold out, which is fine by me. Kerosene and battery acid tend to keep me up at night.
It's an energy drink in a pirate
Oh,
world.
gee.
Kerosene
Cool,
and
refreshing
batteries.
grog on the go.
There we are.
For when you
Grog.
need that extra something to face your day.
But yeah, do
Nothing.
well,
Grog,
this is
because
how it's
bullying
supposed to
fists
work, but
don't hurt when
maybe you
you're
need to do
numb.
it twice. So with another bill, so because you will get change. So and there's nothing in the coin slot, right?
Yeah. I don't think they even had an option for it.
No. Okay. Well, you have a cemetery to explore as well.
Oh, like back from where we came.
Yeah. And you walk towards. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And now he can't walk up this hill, but if you do the entire path, you can see how far this screen reaches.
Ah.
And there's a dog.
The butch.
Hiya, doggy. Come here, boy. Oh, I wonder if he's lost. Better take him with me.
Don't put him in your coat.
Yikes. Maybe I should make friends with him first.
Flashback to Monkey Island 2. You put an entire bloodhound in your pockets.
Mm-hmm.
If you move a little bit closer, you are able to examine the gravestones.
Behold the remains of our dear Captain Barrett, pecked through the brains by his mutinous parrot.
Because if you remember back to LeChuck's Revenge, you could click on all manner of gravestones and
R.I.P.
coffins,
Phineas
and there was a
McDriver,
little amusing
AKA
blurb.
Shark Fight
Yeah.
Finney, aka Shark Bait. Died from a bear attack.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Still.
But you can move. You can move a little bit closer. If you walk Guybrush either to the left or right, you can get a little bit. The camera will switch. So. But if you move a little bit more to the right, it should be. It should switch. Yeah, that's closer. Okay, fine. So it didn't switch; it just realigned itself.
Here
But yeah,
lies
you
what's
you,
his
you can
name.
click here. It
May we
has
never
nothing to do with
forget.
any puzzle, but there are a couple of amusing blurbs here spread throughout the thing.
Here lies Ted, a pirate thief. He punched LeChuck and earned his grief. Where can I get change for the bills I took from the tip jar?
Yeah, the hint system is on.
Yeah.
That's why Guybrush randomly spoke to himself.
Yeah,
right now.
like, you're taking so long.
Here lies Frederick Pirate, loving husband,
Pirate.
devoted father, pillar of the community, hanged because of a terrible misunderstanding. Oh.
Hiya, doggy. Come here, boy.
So eventually you're gonna make
Yes,
friends with the dog. It's not a
maybe I
terrible
should make
puzzle
friends with
once
him
you
first.
stumble upon the item. So,
The grog the dog.
no.
Rog
Be
can't
means to
solve
it.
all my problems, but it does help me face many of them.
Sounds like something
So-
Tom would say.
Don't
No
be
time
mean.
to be buying people
Or,
drinks.
or serve grog to the dog. So yeah, this is it. And you're just gonna check if it's
Noogie liked
you need to
bongos
do
and
the
wooing the
machine
ladies. He
twice
turned on
in
his
order
brothers who
for-
sent him to Hades.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Yes, I think you need
Mighty
to steal
pirate.
one more bill
At least
to
they finally
do the
got
change
the last
thing.
name right.
so.
I like that touch there.
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Yeah,
Wait, was
they spelled
someone
his name
implying
right,
that I
didn't
have
they?
mites?
Yeah, they got mites
But-
instead of mighty.
Yep.
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Second.
Well, it's
Yeah,
a little
sure
weird.
did.
So, and what you also sort of need to
Here lies what's his name. May we
contemplate
never
here
forget.
that it has no real bearing on what's going to happen, but just sort of think of what's going on in the living world.
All hail
LeChuck
Santino,
is
brilliant and brave.
actually on a
pirate
killing
too
spree
good to be stuck
right
in
now.
a grave.
Jeez.
And so it's not like lots of pirates going to pop up that died, but I
Yeah.
think one or two of these just died.
Right.
Because LeChuck is back and on a killing spree. So there are stakes here. This world is in trouble. But yeah, let's swipe another one.
I think you missed a spot.
Nay.
There's a big smudge of
Oh,
filth right there.
pig knuckles.
What? Ugh, pig knuckles. I just polished that too.
Same dialogue.
Rotten kids.
What's that?
Maybe
Pug
just a little more.
knuckles. Sure. Pugs have knuckles. Right, so what if I just put money in and then just
Yeah,
ask for it
Yeah,
back?
that's probably what you need to do a second time to just
Great.
have it
Now,
change.
what am I thirsty for?
So don't buy anything, just push change.
Hey, it made change for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously this is not the only screen of the game, so the boat will act as your travel.
Seriously, that boat is spotless. I'm very impressed.
So is this like the longest episode of the game, or?
No, maybe by a smidgen,
Hi, it's me again.
but it's not like it doubles the playing time. No, they keep it even.
How much does it cost again?
The golden eyes of everlasting sleep.
Oh, right. 2 gold coins. Bye.
I'll let you.
Yeah, that's how you trigger it.
Here you are. 2 gold coins. Please take me to the crossroads.
Please enter the boat single file. While the boat is in motion, you must keep your hands and feet inside the boat at all times. The ferry to the center of the crossroads is not responsible for any belongings left on the boat after
Yeah,
departure.
he doesn't have an assistant to demonstrate for. I like how the boat like went back and then forwards. It took a little sputtering to get going. I like the design of this. It might not look complex. It's all dark and blue and crap, but I do like the design of this.
Our boat?
It's not like a lazy way out to drench everything in shadows and darkness. It's
Yeah.
rather fetching. And notice again that the Guybrush, you see his skeleton. You see his innards.
Yeah, you see his rib cage.
This is not how it's gonna play out every time. You use the boat. It was just there to demonstrate how long it takes.
And you arrival!
And
Hey!
There
Sorry
you go.
about that, but without the flash of enlightenment, old Caleb can't get a good exposure. Come, buy a souvenir picture.
No thanks. I don't have any money.
Is that so? Well, let's just see what you have on you. Indeed, you are broke. Well, when you do get your hands on
Yeah,
some
it's not
cash,
like you
which
need to
will
go
probably
get
be pretty
cash
soon on account of your being a
15
pirate
times
and
or
all,
anything,
Don't
but,
forget to come back and purchase this lovely
this is,
commemorative photo of your
likely
very own
what you need.
spirit
You need to
entering
grab
the
another bill.
crossroads.
That's fine. Just stay out of my
Pay
pockets,
Caleb
will ya?
for a picture. That picture will matter. And
Ah,
the chuck on
look at
top.
the chuck.
An open safe that I don't remember from the episode. Yeah, another location. Love this design. The sort of fiery nature of the crossroads.
This must be the center of the crossroads.
Yes, this is the point at which every soul must choose their ultimate pirate path. You may choose sword mastery, thievery, or treasure hunter-y.
How piratey.
Not heaven or hell, but like
Yeah,
afterlife pirate path.
you want to spend the rest of your eternity doing insult sword fighting.
Yeah, maybe so. You can talk to Caleb too, because these characters do carry information.
Excuse me?
Okay.
I have a few questions for you.
What's on your mind, Tripwood?
If I remember the voice actor right, is a little bit Jamaican-like.
Ah.
What are you doing here?
You might say I'm a lost soul trying to find my way, but I can't seem to find my guide dog. I've been here a long time, so if you get lost and need some guidance, you come see me.
And he will play a part. So
Yeah, I wonder if I have to reunite him with the dog on the other island.
Do you know the voodoo lady?
Can you be a bit more specific? Maybe a name? I've known a lot of voodoo ladies in
a
my
name is our
time.
problem. Good lady.
never got
our
her name.
estimation has none.
I noticed I have a shred of life in my pocket. Why?
Everyone shows up with something that they cling to. You must have thought that staying alive was pretty important for some reason.
Well, yeah,
Me? I brought a corn dog. I love corn dogs.
Something I've never tried. I think we get them over here.
So yeah, the most important information has been given. You can do the third option if you will, but it truly doesn't matter.
Where did the creepy
Soon
boatman
find out
go?
how the boat works.
His only job is to ferry arriving souls to the crossroads where they can choose their eternal
don't need to
destination.
Constantly
Once
pay
he's done
gold
his
coins.
job,
Is my
he'll
point.
no
So
longer appear
Yeah.
to you. Also, he said he had to leave early for his sister's baby shower.
Where am I? And what is the crossroads anyway?
The crossroads are where the physical and spiritual realms
the
meet,
same
and where
thing. But yeah, done for now.
Has anyone ever been able to return to the land of the living?
Nope, never. No, sir, can't be done.
Are you sure no one has ever been able to return to the land of the living?
Whoever told you a thing like that? Of course it can be done. Why, I remember a handsome young pirate who returned to the land of the living once, hoping to reunite with his one true love.
That's what I need to do.
LeChuck, I think his name was.
LeChuck. But he came back to life as, in order, a ghost, a zombie, a demon, a living statue, and a killer walrus. I don't want to be any of those.
Don't think that true love thing worked out too well for him either. Things started getting awfully crowded around here after he returned to the living.
Well, how did
Oh, this
LeChuck
beer's
escape?
delicious, by
He
the way.
just grabbed himself a board, caught a gnarly wave, and was out of here.
Are you lying to me?
What did I say?
That he surfed his way out.
What? No, that'd be stupid. LeChuck returned to the world of the living with a powerful voodoo spell that he obtained from the other side.
Spell.
Yep. And if there's one thing I know about, it's spells.
What happened to the spell LeChuck used to return to the land of the not dead?
Some say it is locked away in a vile treasure chest and hidden somewhere in the crossroads.
Spell, you say? Locked away,
But
you
no
say?
one knows for sure.
No hook for a
Well,
hand
it's been great
anymore.
talking to you, strange old
Gosh
man
darn
who
it.
kinda smells like olives, but I don't plan on sticking around here in the afterlife. My wife is still alive out there somewhere.
You do that. Might be surprised at what you find when you get there, though.
What do you mean? I died like 2 minutes ago.
Huh?
Or did you? Okay, let's see where these
So
paths lead.
this is the there's nowhere else to go here. This is the sole screen. So continue using the boat. There's a
Always
couple of
wondered what it would
screens
be like to be
in,
dead. I think I expected a bit more pomp. Circumstance,
in,
even.
the afterlife.
Like, Crossroads is great and all, but, you know, a 21 musket salute wouldn't have hurt. A chariot. Ooh, pirate chariot. A choir of sirens exalting
It's a
my
child.
name.
Like
You know,
he excites
something.
himself really easily. Like ooh, ooh, and ooh, and ooh. But he's damn good at what he does, Stuart. When push comes to shove. So if the ferryman has left for, and here's your map. So if you just move the cursor around each red thing, you will get the gateway. I believe that's where we
so
came from.
Gateway, monkey's
And,
genitals, sword fight. Okay.
And, the middle is the crossroads center. Obviously, that's where we are
Treasure
right
hunt.
now.
Thieves dead.
So we started at the gateway. So why not solve the puzzle of getting your picture already before continuing? Because the ferryman is left for his sister's baby shower. So likely the tip jar is
It's
unmanned.
right there.
So this is your fast travel.
Mhm.
Obviously not too bad.
Hey, old Creepy Bones left his tip jar. I'll just hold on to it. For safekeeping.
Oh, the whole jar.
Yeah, I took the entire thing. Guybrush. Boom boom.
Oh,
The crossroads.
okay. Empty jar.
Yep.
Fistful.
That will be a puzzle.
Holy.
The jar will play a part.
I'd like to buy that spirit photo, please. I think my wife will get a kick out of it once I figure out how to get back to her. How much is it?
That should cover it. Enjoy the memories.
Cost just that amount, Stuart. Well, you still have some
A
money
photo
left.
of my spirit. They say the ethereal camera of the afterlife subtracts 10 pounds.
Yeah, that's some things gathered up. Yeah, it will be very clear what to do with everything, including the shred of life, once we advance a little bit in the game here. So there's no combination to do with anything right now.
You never know.
But good of you for trying. And there's no set order in terms of where you go, so you just choose sword fight or any other. Here's
from the
a
That Morgan.
climb the stairs, which you will be able to do fairly fast. So just run. And do a little monkey climbing.
Look at that. Oh, mast.
There she is.
Morgan?
Ahoy, matey!
So her
I
body
see
disappeared
another
somewhere, but
swordsman be coming
she
to
did that.
challenge me for entrance into an afterlife full of sword play and
That guy's got a sword through his head.
Very well.
Yeah.
Let's test your wit.
Thank goodness you're all right.
Hey, I be talking to you.
No, I'm not all right. I'm dead. Apparently you are too. Now go away.
Well, you'll be happy to know that I obliterated your murderer.
You destroyed LeChuck?
What? Death must have scrambled your noggin. LeChuck killed me. DeSinge killed you.
Hello? Sword fighter looking for a challenge.
DeSinge?
But you said...
That's just great. My one shot at redeeming myself, and Mr. Mighty Pirate
Oh, we have
can't
Phil
be bothered to properly
up in the
listen to
chat.
my death rattles.
Hello,
But-
Phil.
And on top
Cheeky
of
monkeys.
that, he sullies my reputation as a
And
kid-butt
as she
pirate
said
hunter
there,
by
she said something in
insinuating that I
Guybrush's
couldn't
ear
be
in
a
the prior episode.
red-breasted,
Guybrush
wig-wearing
didn't catch
sissy
that,
boy
so he
like
thought
the
like,
sage
oh,
with
it was
two
the Singe who
arms
killed you.
flying on
But
my back.
no,
Sorry?
Guybrush.
God, I'm depressed.
Look, I'm not planning on sticking around this land of the creepy. I got unfinished business with LeChuck, and my wife is still in danger. I'm probably gonna need some help getting out of here, and you are my only friend.
Forget it. I'm a worthless, backstabbing traitor with poor communication skills. I don't even deserve to be your friend.
That means you gotta
All you
cheer
need
her
is
up.
to get a little fight
You're
back in
back
you.
on the horse
Come
again.
Grab your sword and fight me.
Be
No,
mighty
I won't
Morgan
fight an
Bufflay,
unarmed man.
pirate
I'm the
hunter,
armed.
undead
Fight
pirate
me!
hunter.
Fight me!
Well, I'm not done
It
with
is
you
not
yet,
as
lady.
difficult as
I'll be
this.
back.
Fine. I'll just wait over here then.
You can actually solve that issue on this very screen if you want to hop to it. Get Morgan into active mode again.
Okay.
But, what is his deal then, the sword fighter?
Pardon me, mind if I borrow this?
I was actually just trying to talk to the
Chuck
head.
stuck that in me for a reason, you know.
LeChuck?
Aye. He came back after me and me mate stole some gold turtle from him.
Yeah.
He chopped off me
That's
head
two separate people.
and asked me
No.
to hold that for him.
In your
No, but
decapitated
it's
head.
a character we
Yeah.
encountered in like episode 3.
Oh,
You know,
he just wanted
we
to kill
exchanged
me.
that gold
That'd be my
turtle,
guess.
that artifact,
that
or
makes
episode 2
sense.
maybe, and left LeChuck to be beat up and run away with the fake turtle
Aha!
we made.
Come to test your
So he went
steel
back and
wits
killed this guy.
against me, lad.
Okay.
Well, I hope you have sharpened
So
both. 'cause
LeChuck has a
I'm
memory
about to-
No
for these
thanks.
things.
How long has Morgan been sitting there?
I can't say for sure. She's been here since before LeChuck did me in, that's for certain. Just sitting there. She won't even insult sword fight me. Every time I toss out a taunt, she just
Don't fear,
agrees with me.
Stuart. You can smell sword insult fighting. It's a very short bout of sword insult fighting.
On your feet, Mo.
Fine.
Yes, now we're talking. I'm getting in on this action. I'm the most
2
cunning
on 1.
pirate on the 7 seas. Do you know what my IQ is, boy?
Seriously, on a scale of 1 to 10, how terrible a person am I?
Pick the right response. IQ. How worthless am I? And don't be a dick about these responses. Like, pick the right response. That will bring someone's confidence back to it.
So we just need to be nice to them.
Yeah, why not?
You're either gonna have to go for the perfect 10 or thinking they're wonderful.
Well, I think you're a wonderful, smart, charming person.
Aw, really?
Oh, really? That'd be a poor insult.
That'd be a poor insult.
No, I thought I was talking to the lady.
Those compliment
Even
sword
that
fighting.
would have been a better comeback.
So it's not
It's too late now. I
cryptic
win.
this time around. It's a little
He's
quickie.
the winner,
This one.
then I must be the
just-
loser.
Get this going again.
On guard.
Fine.
Yes.
I'm useless. I can barely even lift my sword.
There certainly is a foul smell coming from this fight.
You could probably beat me without lifting a finger.
That insult be a weak one indeed. I win.
It's not difficult, but you can do it wrongly. But it is rather straightforward, though, Stuart. So
Yeah.
you just
We need to get this guy out the road.
On your feet, Mo.
right-click through these dialogues to get to the
died.
screen again. They
Make
don't
me
do
want
it.
to puke.
I right clicked too far.
Wait,
that
I
option
got
again.
confused. Can you two say that again?
I died a failure. I used to dream that somebody would call me the greatest pirate hunter in the world.
You make me want to puke.
I'd go with the third one.
I bet bet people say that about you all the time.
I once
No
owned a
different, right?
dog
They did
that
some
was
sword
smarter
fighting.
than you.
Yes.
It's
Once owned
hopeless.
a dog that was
I
smarter
can't
than you.
believe I
It's
once
hopeless.
studied under the
Can't believe I
greatest
once studied
swordsman
under
in the
the greatest swordsman
Caribbean.
in the Caribbean. And you know, go for the amazingly straightforward one. That one.
He must have taught you everything you know.
My career as a pirate hunter was about as successful as my career as a marathon runner.
Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
And this is super simple. And they actually place all the right answers at the very least in this playthrough at the top. So,
You
so it's
run
that easy.
that
Pick the
fast?
top answer.
Yeah.
Early in the game, quick enough puzzle.
You know what?
To get
You're
some character
right.
dynamics
I was
sorted
a darn
here.
good pirate hunter. Sure, I made a couple of bad decisions, and my enunciations could apparently use some work, but as long as we are both here in the crossroads, I can still make it up to you.
You can't match my witty repartee.
I could if you would use some breath spray.
Wow, I didn't think that you had it in you, lass. Now my head and I can move on, and you can be the guardian. You just have to stay here until someone comes and challenges you.
She has a role now.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the-
not gonna happen.
Well,
Sword
you deal
fight
with that
guardian.
on your time. I'm off to
Thing.
battle on the endless seas of Davy Jones' locker.
You know what? I think I will stay here and challenge the weak and unworthy for a while.
I knew you had it in you, Mo.
Listen, I am sorry for the way I betrayed you.
Oh, we're getting some
If
closure.
there is any way I can help you, just ask.
Redemption and closure.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So you can quite quickly get down from this location. So if you just double click the boom, he might
Good luck with the sword fighting gig. I'll be back.
go all the way down himself, rather than you always
Okay.
go into the middle. Oh, okay, he did it this time. So it's down the stairs really quickly and then. But okay, it's the other way around. When you go back next time, you can double click on Morgan, and he will run all the way up without stopping in the middle. So it's that way because you can see Morgan from
Yeah.
from when you disembark.
Technically done with the
We've
sword
done
fight
that.
section.
No,
Okay, so let's just go clockwise.
yeah, and then we have a treasure screen.
Welcome, fellow thief. You are a thief, aren't you? Of course you are. You wouldn't be here if you weren't, am I right?
Of course I'm a thief.
Excellent. Make yourself at home. Feel free to look around. We have many valuable stolen items here. I keep them around as trophies.
So many items, Stuart.
Hey, nice. I had a collection of autographed sextants too. Do you have a
Out of all
Vasco da
hobbies,
Gama?
autographed sextants.
I'm sure that I do.
Wow, what a coincidence. Hey, what's in this thing?
Box.
That? Oh, that's a secret.
Oh, what kind of secret?
If I knew that, it wouldn't be a secret.
Hey, what's in this thing?
That?
Just open it.
Oh, that's a secret.
Oh, what kind of secret?
If I knew that, it
So maybe the end goal is to get a box, or maybe not.
Excuse me.
This
What
character is
is
a
it,
little
friend?
slippery, unpredictable. He's a thief.
What happened to your hands?
LeChuck happened to them. I guess he still held a grudge from when we stole the summoning turtle from him.
Yeah,
when he
number
was
one of them.
human. He came
Of that
back
group.
and slaughtered us all.
So yeah, that's what I meant. Like he's been busy
Yeah.
during the short time you've been dead, just
What are all these things?
from island to
Those
hopping
are
from
the
island to
things I've
island, and
stolen
just
from
slicing
the
and
poor,
dicing.
unsuspecting pirates passing through. Some real gems there, huh? I'm sorry. What was that you said?
I didn't say anything.
Are you sure? I thought you might have said there was something behind me.
There's a three-headed monkey?
There is. Well, I'd better turn around and look at it.
Now he's turned around. Oh no!
Secrets aren't meant to be stolen.
How convenient. Take what you like.
Are you sure you
Ready to be
relax
stolen.
me? I hate to be a bad host, but I'm afraid you have got
Oh,
to
is
be
that a time?
moving on.
Sensitive. puzzle.
Okay then.
No,
Can't have
no,
this
not
place
really.
full of
But it's not
thieves all the time.
Right.
People will
not
stop
everything
coming
is
here,
as simple
know
as you
what I mean?
think with a thief in the midst.
Well, thank
That's
you
what
for
we'll
being
find
so
out.
accommodating.
Because they seem
Speak
awfully
nothing
simple.
of it, friend.
Mhm.
Feel free to come back at a later time.
Let's go to the that one indeed. Treasure, treasure, all you
All
can
you
dig.
can dig. He looks familiar.
Whoa, it's a treasure hunter's dream in here.
Aye, matey, help yourself. If there was ever a treasure in life you were meant to have, just do some digging and she'll be yours.
How nifty! Just dig and. But do you have, by the way, the autograph sextants?
Hey, wait a minute. Some of my
No.
stuff is gone. That two-bit thief robbed me.
So
Pretty smoothly,
not
too.
that those are the items you're gonna steal. There's more on that screen.
Right.
But you can't just walk away with anything with him sort of saying, "Oh no, I have to turn around." You need to literally fool him to get another item eventually, but you don't have everything you need to get that done. But this seems awfully enticing, doesn't it? Like X's
Yeah.
everywhere, and you will find a treasure that
Nice
suits
treasure
you,
pile.
Stuart,
It
that you
is.
are destined
You
to find
do
here.
well to keep your scurvy little
Okay.
fingers off of it.
Greetings, fellow dead guy. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
I know who you are.
You do? Wow. I knew I was getting pretty famous, but who knew my legend extended into the afterlife?
Legend schmegend. We bumped into each other back on Spoon Isle.
Oh, yeah, you were one of the guys trying to beat up LeChuck. How'd that work out for you?
You tell me, smart guy.
Ooh.
Oh, death becomes her.
Yes, sir.
I've been told by a marginally reliable source that LeChuck may have buried something important around here.
LeChuck? Ah, he should bury himself if he knows what's good for him.
So you don't know anything about it?
No, but there are a lot of X's here. Hard to tell what's buried where.
What are you doing? Why aren't you digging up more treasure?
Yeah, I'm taking a break.
Seems to be
Counting
quite
up what
enough
I have
treasure,
so
to be
far.
honest. Standing behind a huge pile.
Can you show me how the treasure hunt works?
Sure, why not? A pirate can never have too much treasure.
It's surprisingly light. Nice treasure pile.
That's a key item. There's no really redundant, abundant items. So just like the photo was key, the anchor is key. Can Guybrush dig by himself just by clicking in X? I don't remember offhand.
Splice
To see
them
in
Grace.
the
Another
in
bag
the
of
living
gold.
world,
I tell
he
ya,
actually
I'll
had a
never
shovel
get
with him
tired
by
of this.
default. That
Ah.
didn't turn up in the inventory, you know.
Yeah.
So does Guybrush do that if you just pick any random X?
This looks as good a spot as any.
Does indeed. Okay.
Yikes! Flying sand fleas!
Oh no, they're little miniature.
So this is what happened to my cursed pyrite parrot of Petaluma after Desinge obliterated it.
They got incinerated, but multiplied in the
Yeah.
afterlife. So the mighty pirate parrots are back. And
Okay,
they all
I guess this is the
swarm
only treasure I'm
to
gonna get.
the
Stupid
sign,
cursed whispery parrot.
which suggests to it that you shall pick them up. Right.
Okay.
So that's it. So you can't find new things, right?
Not just yet.
So this is
Okay.
exactly. There's gonna be one more thing later on in the game, but you walk to the right.
Gotcha!
Oh, we need a jar.
They're too small. They just slip right through my fingers.
Are they gone?
Yeah, so when you did that, you need to. But the jar isn't it. I can tell you
The
that.
jar's
much.
not the
But
answer?
nope. They're a little bit too slippery.
Oh, great. More tiny parrots.
And of course, they all have high-pitched voices now and overlapping voices. So you can't catch them just yet.
Oh, okay.
You can't get them drunk either.
Damn it.
On grog. So
Pearl
this is
necklace.
pretty much it now, I think. Yeah.
Go back to the thieves then.
Yeah, you haven't explored quite all items there yet, and the screen is actually a little bit larger than what you saw.
Mm-hmm.
So I might as well show you that. You can't solve it just yet.
Welcome back.
But it's a good idea
friend.
to just so you can see that there are more things there indeed. There's a sock there.
What's the deal with this thing?
Ah, that's an old one, friend. They say that toe juice encrusted sock was once worn by LeChuck himself.
Oh, jeez.
The thief who stole it claimed he slipped it right off the zombie pirate's oozing undead foot without being noticed. Funny how he showed up here in the afterlife, still clutching the sock in his fist.
Wow. You mind if I, steal it?
Actually, I'd prefer you just take that one. It's really starting to stink up the place.
That one here loud.
Okay.
But
Scrolls, pile of peg legs. Rock.
Peg legs? How did he manage to steal all of these without the wearers noticing? Ooh, scrolls, parchments, and maps. Winslow would be so happy.
so it's a matter of sort of zeroing in eventually on what items to grasp, but you can't walk away with them without some aid, and you don't have that aid currently. So this was just me sort of showing you what the entire screen looks like. So there's either one or two items you're gonna have to steal eventually from this screen without him truly noticing. So the mechanic of him turning around isn't the solution because he's well aware
Clay urns.
of what's
That's
happening
weird.
there.
I have a nagging urge to smash these.
I wouldn't do that, friend.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? Because it's rude.
Right. Of course.
Right, so if we leave on our own accord, he won't.
No, now you haven't stolen anything, so he won't frisk you or anything.
Yeah. Should I engage in dialogue with him?
I don't think there was anything
Excuse
else
me?
to
What is it, friend?
do, but I'm just checking a thing in the walkthrough, in sort of what order you can do things here. So you just check if you can speak
Did
to
you
him
steal
more.
everything in here?
Most of it, friend.
So, what kind of thievery skills do you have?
The usual, friend. Pickpocketing, lockpicking, safe cracking, and creating
Could
artificial
you,
buying pressure for a generally low trading volume assure and the over-the-counter securities.
Clue time here because I've
Yeah.
remembered what to
Me
do.
too.
Think back to the dog and how to make friends with a dog. How do you make friends with a dog? Do it. What makes a dog happy?
A bone?
That's
Give
a
the
good
dog
answer.
a bone?
Yeah, I was like, is he gonna say walkies, Doritos,
Mm-hmm.
cheese?
Does he like
chicken?
socks?
Well, he's got a good nose,
Well, keep up the good work.
so
Oh, I am.
try to
friend.
remember sock and the dog eventually. But that's eventually. Where have we seen a bones to it? It's not a whole lot of screens.
There wasn't any in cemetery.
No bone sticking up, no. And the ferryman has left. He was made of bones.
Yeah. What?
And Morgan Le Fay
Egg legs? How did
didn't
he
have any
manage to
bones.
steal all of these
and
without
the
the
guy
wearers
left.
noticing?
You could play
You know, the
fetch with a
treasure
peg leg.
screen. Yeah, but it's wood.
Stick.
It's not bones. But was there anything else on the treasure screen, perhaps?
Oh yeah.
Assemble the bone.
Go refresh my memory.
Good luck with the pilfering. I gotta go.
Come back
So as you can see, the
friend.
geography isn't vast or anything.
Mm.
And as always, you can run with Guybrush if you need to. So yeah, it's not about looking for the correct chest here either.
Hey,
So
where you going?
that's just
Come back.
that's just decoration.
Hello.
Murray? Whew. Thank goodness. Not that I'm scared of Murray.
I will end you.
You hear that, Murray? You're a punk. Ah! You're still a punk.
Still a punk. He's still trapped in a chest at the bottom of the sea, isn't he?
Sure is, unless LeChuck has let him loose and having joy in his pirate crew. But Murray has greater ambitions. I don't think Murray would settle for third banana necessarily. So I don't think that's a good idea to have him join up. Just, the dog is where the dog is. And you can run on this screen as well. You can only run on the planks though, so you can't run across the field. So not just yet. This part of the field you can, but not right across it.
Here, boy.
You look like Franklin. Hey, boy, you look hungry. Want a bone? Here you go, boy. Oh, poor thing. You should probably come with me.
No. Just that yelp as he got shoved into his trousers or coat.
So what does he say about the dog in his pocket then?
If I had the
put
nose
it
of a
there.
hound dog, the last place I would want to be is my pocket.
So yeah. If I remember correctly, you used the dog twice. And if I
Okay.
remember correctly, you can actually solve one thing now.
Here you go, boy. Get a big whiff of this. I think he's got the scent.
And if you remember, there's something buried here.
Alright. So take him to the treasure hunt. And you should point out the X we need to dig up.
So that's where you were onto something with the sock and the dog earlier.
Just start growling.
So really, obviously the right X is it's
Okay, boy.
just
Dig me up a
one big
vile-looking
item
treasure
really. It
chest.
doesn't matter which one.
Hey, where you going? Bad dead dog.
Maybe
just
that was
lose
only
him.
half the solution, maybe. So
They just ran
Maybe.
back to the start.
yeah, he might have. So just obviously this is not a dead end.
We just grab him again.
Well, yeah. No, this is not where he is. He is on a different screen. But this is not it.
Huh. Maybe the
So where haven't we been for a little bit?
crossroads with... What was his name? Gale? No. He was talking about a dog.
Franklin, there you are. You're supposed to be finding LeChuck's hidden treasure for me. What are you doing
There's my
here?
own dog.
Oh,
Make
such
me-
a cute little dog. Is he yours?
No. What are you hiding, Caleb?
More than meets the eye.
So, nothing. Here, I'll talk.
What? Why, I never.
But you do have the treasure. So I'll ask you, you'll say no, and around we'll go.
It's hard to say.
Hello?
What's on your mind, Tripwood?
I let Franklin get LeChuck's scent so he could find the treasure, but he came here instead.
So
Curious.
you're not going to be able
Maybe
to
I am LeChuck.
talk him
Are
to
you?
reveal
Nope.
whether he has LeChuck's
Do
treasure
you
or
have
not.
LeChuck's
So
treasure?
Yes.
now it's a matter
Just
of
as I thought.
sort of
No.
mildly
Wait,
threatening
what?
him.
But
Yeah.
Franklin agrees. You're supposed to say no.
Then there's no doubt.
But that's your thing.
Which is
Doubt.
either in dialogue or
Puzzling.
through inventory. You make your choice.
Talk to you later.
Sure, why not?
If I still have my ghost sword.
Have a whiff of this thing, Fibby McFarfignugan.
That's not my name. Hey! That smells like him.
No.
LeChuck's treasure. Way to
He
go,
dragged it
Franklin,
up
you
too.
sulky
Those
dog.
jaws are
Now look, you've sullied the air over there. That's what I smelled right before taking a thump to the head all those years ago.
That is one ugly chest. Oh man, it's locked. And I left my hook on my other body. Now how am I gonna get it open?
So yeah, some progress here. Locked chest.
Is it?
Found chest. Locked chest.
Wait, is that in my inventory? Yeah.
I can tell you this much now, so you don't need to cycle through this.
I don't have
the
it.
shred of life will come into play, but not in a combined fashion.
Okay.
So yeah, who can unlock this then? If not you.
The thief? Or the treasure hunter? I think the thief. Because he said lockpicks.
Welcome back, friend.
Who doesn't have
But the
hands.
mysterious box wasn't this box. You know what I mean? Like you would have thought, like, "Ooh, that's LeChuck's box."
Mhm.
But no, this is the one that was buried, the treasure chest.
Do you think you can unlock this completely non-valuable treasure chest for me? There's a worthless slip of paper inside that I really need. I'll let you keep the chest in exchange.
Sure, friend. In fact, I already unlocked the chest while you were talking, but I'm afraid it's empty.
What?
See for yourself.
Oh.
Hey, what was that?
What was what, friend?
You just kicked my
Slippery.
skull into that pile.
Slippery.
I'm sure I don't know what you're
Bugger.
talking about.
Huh. We'll see about that.
But this isn't terribly difficult to do it. Just go up and
This
pick,
is
pick
nice.
the scroll
Where'd you get this from?
the scroll
Ah,
pile.
That I stole from Captain
If you're
Bloodbeard
really
himself, just
on
after
your
his...
Monkey Island solution thingy throughout the games, how do we find things in a big pile?
Okay, boy.
This is
Do
like
your
the
thing.
seagull.
It's the hidden treasure map piece
Hey,
in
did you
LeChuck's
bring a
Revenge,
dog in here?
found
'Cause
by
I
a
can get you
bloodhound.
banned for life in here, friend.
So now you need to remember what we did when we first met this guy.
Excuse me.
What is it, friend?
This is the part where this is gonna work.
Would you mind, looking behind you again?
There's something behind me, you say? Better have a... Why, I don't see anything over here. Are you sure you meant behind?
Okay, boy. Do your thing.
Maybe if I try squinting.
New descriptions.
Okay, I'm going to keep looking
But
for just a little
if
bit.
you remember
boy.
what's
If he sees you with the
gonna
scroll, just take it away again.
gonna happen
Wait till
here,
he's
he's
showing
gonna
me
shoo
out,
you
then make a
shoo
break
you
for
away
it.
once you steal something.
Why, I
So-
don't see anything over here.
Just steal something.
Yoink.
Are you sure you meant... I hate to be a bad host, but I'm afraid you have got to be moving on.
Oh. Okay, then.
Till next time, friend.
Yep.
Because Guybrush didn't have it on him.
Mm-hmm.
Managed to fool him. So, I'm not sure where he returned, but let's just check the Crossroads Center to see if he returned there.
Hey, Caleb? Hello? Huh. Looks like he wandered off. Maybe he'll turn up later.
Exactly, I'm not sure, but he is somewhere in the afterlife here, the dog. So you just go quickly around the screens to see where he pops up. There he is.
There
Good dog. Good dog.
There you are. Okay, give me the spell. Oh no, what have you done with the spell?
Did you bury it here with all the treasure somewhere?
He's a dog steward.
Bad,
What
Franklin.
do they do with...
The sock and the dog trick wouldn't work again, would it?
Perhaps you need to do it. It's either or. It's obviously not a waste of time if you do it right, just in case.
Here you go, boy. Get it.
Yeah. And then set him loose on the thing.
Okay, boy. Do your thing.
The engine isn't that sophisticated where they can animate dirt and things like that, you know. But still,
Gotcha.
it's good enough.
Back in the code for you, you
Right.
little spell thief. It's the spell that
One
Chuck used
spell.
to
Here we
escape
go.
back into the living world. The physical and spiritual realms coexist as do
How
night
to
and
escape.
day. To journey from one to the other, a pirate must know his way. Search around you and within you to find these things, and at the center of the crossroads, present them in a ring. The journey is confusing. Something must guide your way, and you must have an anchor to ensure that you will stay. What gives you courage to face the dangers to come, and a sacrifice in your name that cannot be undone?
So we need to be at the center of the crossroads.
Place suitable items.
Something guides your way, like compass. Oh wait, the sextant. We have an anchor. Gives
Well,
you courage.
Think back to the guide thing. Rack your brain. Because you can actually clear out a few things out of your inventory already.
Okay,
If
because I
you
mean,
won't solve this.
like,
But
what gives you courage to face the dangers that come? And maybe drinking his grog.
it's a good idea. But go back to the guide thing. The journey is confusing.
Sacrifice.
Something must guide your way.
Yeah, sacrifice in your name that can't be undone. Is that your fault?
Well, you can't do all of them right now, but you can actually do 3 of them right now. The sacrifice comes, no surprise.
You have to kill
the
the
end.
dog.
Yes, Stuart. We're gonna have to kill the dog.
Okay.
Ram the anchor through his little tiny brain.
I was thinking we took the shred of life around its neck and choked life. Oh god. Okay.
Dark Monkey Island.
Yeah.
No, but go over to the crossroads and rack your brains. Like, you can do 3 things already, but not the 4th. Because it's kind of cute, even if you just do it partially
Okay.
right now. It all sounds so very simple, like, oh, you gotta find 4 items, but obviously not everybody has access and Guybrush's thinking skills to complete these
Fingers
things.
away.
So
Check.
I don't think it's common that pirates get out of the afterlife just all willy-nilly.
1 bottle of liquid courage. Check. Nah. I'm not supposed to sacrifice myself. I think someone else needs to make a sacrifice for me. Nope. Something to find your way. Check.
That's your guide.
Sit.
Okay.
Stay. Good dog. Okay. All I need is a sacrifice in my name. Where the heck am I supposed to find that?
You have a sacrifice you don't have yet.
Okay.
So obviously a sacrifice in your name that might imply like my name, my picture. Can I put down my picture? But that isn't it. Because if you had all items, you could finish the game right now.
We go check some different screens.
Yeah, there's things still left to do.
It's that thieves' den, isn't it? Do that
Welcome
little box.
back, friend.
And yeah, what you... I was sort of wrong, but it's obviously not the end of the game, but you actually can complete the 4 items for the crossroads. But this is not the character you talk to about that.
Ah.
Who haven't we talked to for a little bit?
Treasure hunter? Well, was it Caleb who's disappeared?
He's disappeared, but let's talk to a friend instead, Stuart.
Oh, Morgan.
Good luck with the pilfering.
Come back.
So if you just double-click Morgan up there, I think anyway. Oh, okay, apparently not. Memory shot. Sorry. So just have to run up there.
But damn it, this is hampering my speed run.
A 2-hour speed run across 2 streams. 4-hour speed run. I've seen so many things turn up in my algorithm, by the way, like why this game can't be speed run on YouTube. Like some adventure games, like there's just one element that prevents it from like counting as a speed run, or the gaming mechanics doesn't allow for it because maybe it's randomized. I don't know, but there are videos on like what the specific adventure games like King Quest 3 can't be counted as a speed run because of this and this. I think there is literally a timing mechanic into King's Quest 3 that has to do with doing a spell under a certain amount of minutes. So there are games that like if you looked up like all the King's Quest games in like the database of speed runners and things, there might be a gap there because one of them doesn't count.
You need to play the game for 3 hours before a dialogue choice shows up.
It's something like that just sort of perhaps you might need to stay in limbo, and that staying in limbo for a speed run that doesn't compute.
That's great! How do we use it?
First, I need to gather a bunch of ingredients, but I'm having some trouble figuring out what they're supposed to be. Maybe you can help.
Maybe? What are the items?
Part of the spell requires a sacrifice
If
made to me.
you still had
That sounds pretty
options left to do,
complicated.
that would have been
Maybe
a full
you
list.
should
Would have been
focus
more,
on the
yeah.
other ingredients first.
Yeah, good idea.
Shit, I didn't pay attention
I
at all.
still need something for sacrifice.
Why don't you go use the items you've already found first? I'll try to think of something.
Yeah, what was it that... Yeah, I think you need to be persistent
Caleb
on
tried
the
to sell you a
sacrifice
picture
thing.
of your spirit at the crossroads too.
Actually,
He
like,
tried,
ask
but I don't like people
multiple
taking
times.
pictures of me. It's bad for my business. Sounds like he got his camera fixed by the time you got here, though.
Hey Mo, I still need one more thing for the cross.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that.
Okay.
I think I have an idea. Come on, I'll show you.
Okay, where's this sacrifice? I don't see anything.
Right here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Is that
Oh,
a
good
good
flag.
idea?
In
What?
your name.
No, this is just my
For your sake.
reputation. I can easily build that back up again.
Well,
Or just a
Okay.
reputation, pardon me.
are you sure?
But still, sacrificing your name. Or is it?
Right.
So you saw she sighed a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, don't just stand there. Get on with the spell.
Of course, the spell. Wait, I don't know what else I'm.
Uh-oh.
Well, I guess this is it. Seems safe enough.
So back to the living. Or
Ladies first.
not.
Hey,
Huh. That's weird. I can go through no problem.
Wait, could he become a zombie
oh
pirate?
heck no.
Guybrush.
I am not getting stuck in this afterlife.
So, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. You just
See
go
what
on
the
through and
rules
take care
are
of your
in
business.
this afterlife
I'll
life
figure it out.
situation.
Wish me luck.
It's looking bleak.
Yeah. Oxalypse.
Pillaging.
if you will.
Gah! Why won't this thing open? Elaine, get over here and help me. I've spent months getting those mangy voodoo-cursed monkeys into place so I could conjure up the entrance to the crossroads. I won't be thwarted now. Oh, come on. I broke your spirit, not your back. Get over here and push.
You know, you didn't have to actually kill him.
And why not? Do you know the number of times that bony buccaneer has killed me?
It's only fair.
Look, I let you catch me, and I played along with your stupid nice guy act because I thought that it would get Guybrush to realize that the voodoo
Do
lady
not
was...
mention that woman in my presence. That cursed voodoo witch will control my fate no more. Now that I have La Esponja Grande, I can use it to suck pure,
Very grand, Spike.
unlimited voodoo energy directly from the source. I will become the demon pirate
matured.
god,
It's eaten.
and you will be my goddess. And this time, there will be no Guybrush Threepwood to spoil our
thing
wedding
is-
plans.
Guybrush just opened the crossroads.
What was that?
It's
Yes,
like,
that's
no.
it.
This was what LeChuck was bothering LeChuck.
Elaine? What's
Drawing
going on
power
here?
from the afterlife
Guybrush?
through the sponge.
I'll tell you what's going on here. You've lost. I now have full access to the unlimited voodoo power of the crossroads themselves.
This is not the end of the game, by the way, still.
my
So
moment of
40% through.
ultimate triumph.
See again.
So,
Maybe.
Ghost of Guybrush Threepwood, would you like to RSVP for the wedding now or later?
And Murray is not part of this crew, by the way. Threepwood! Finally, I can run you through! Oh no, I can't. You're
Before
dead.
you stands the man who tore open the crossroads themselves.
You opened the crossroads. Then I suppose I have to thank you for doing my bidding for a second time.
Ah. So you admit, I am better than you.
You are the only living soul that can do that, you know. Boy, was my face red when La Esponja Grande turned out to be so small. But then, you took right care of that, didn't you?
Embiggening spell.
Not sure it's a word. But yeah,
Any of these?
it's not like pick a right dialogue type of a
Voodoo
puzzle.
lady said,
Voodoo lady?
Choose your
Anyway,
adventure.
Does
if you will.
anyone know if she has a name? It feels weird just
Your
calling
adventure
her
dialogue.
Voodoo Lady. but I'll be taking care of her soon, too. I have infused the Cutlass of Kaflu with demonic power that no mortal can touch. This weapon that was designed to destroy me will ultimately set me free when I use it to slay the woman who has locked you and I in this perpetual loop of fate. Isn't that right, Elaine?
Yes. And we shall slay her together. Make me your
Uh-oh.
demon
Thunder Bunny,
bride.
what are you doing?
What? My demon bride. Kinda gets you all choked up in here, doesn't it?
Face it, Threepwood. LeChuck has more power than any pirate could possibly dream of. And besides, you're dead now.
Well, so is he.
I'm sorry, Guybrush.
Oh no, what's happening?
Wonder Bunny. No.
It's Demon Bride, Plunder Bunny.
Nah.
No, Plunder Bunny, no.
Elaine is mine! And yet here you are, ghost of Guybrush Threepwood, trying to interfere with my big moment with Elaine once again.
He did it.
Well,
He finally
come
did
on
it.
and stop me. Give it your best stab.
Well, there's the sword that can defeat him at least.
Oh, well, just grab it. It'll
That's the
all
mask.
be super.
So, sweetheart.
Aha! Prepare to meet your... Oh,
Do it
come
all-
on!
Darn it.
Problem?
Why can't I grab anything?
That's just one of the side effects of being a fleshless spectre. Good thing you are, though. Just one slice of that re-enchanted blade is enough to destroy anything it touches in this mortal world.
But I was gonna use
Really
that to
simple.
save you and kill LeChuck again.
It ain't so easy being a ghost now, is it, Mr. Threepwood? Well, that's how I felt all those years ago, when I was a simple ghost pirate roaming the seas. And now, you're about to know how it felt when you ripped
not
my
going so well,
spiritual
Stuart.
essence to
Yes.
shreds,
All
when you
business
doused
of
me with that
taking care of
ghost-destroying
LeChuck.
voodoo root beer.
Lady Pooh? Let's not be hasty.
It felt a lot like
Uh-oh.
this.
This is how we took out LeChuck in the first game.
Oh yeah.
Voodoo root beer seltzer bottle kind of thing.
Back at the crossroads.
Guybrush, what happened? Did you defeat LeChuck? Save your wife? Avenge my death?
She zapped me.
What?
Elaine. She's LeChuck's demon bride. And she zapped me with voodoo root beer.
Demon Bride? She must be under LeChuck's control. Get back in there and save her!
Again, not the
No,
end of the
she's
game.
not. She looked me right in the eyes and then chose him. They're gonna take over the world together. There's a demonic sword involved. It's over.
Well, that's good news.
Huh?
Now you're free to just curl up and enjoy a sad, pathetic eternity in Pirate Afterlife. Of course, I'm not sure if they're still letting whiny schoolgirls in. You'll have to check.
Come on, Morgan. I just lost my wife.
So go take her back, Guybrush. Are you a mighty pirate or aren't you? Look, I know you're not the most fearsome pirate to sail the seven seas. But what I've learned about the Guybrush Threepwood that inspired me for my entire life is that there isn't any situation he can't handle. And the one thing I've admired about you throughout our entire adventure together is that you never gave up on Elaine.
Maybe if I could find a way to use that cutlass. But if I go back, they'll just
We're gonna
zap my ghost again.
Circle back
So
to the
get your
cutlass,
body
but
back.
What? Just find my body
while
and
you can go
repossess it?
through the portal
Wait,
again,
That sounds
you
kind of
you
familiar.
don't have anything
Voodoo Lady's locket.
deal
Find
with
the
this right
locket,
now. It will just
find your
happen
body.
all over again. You'll be
Then bring
zapped
the
back
fight
here,
to that
zapped back here.
decrepit sack of
Okay.
sea worms and make LeChuck rue the day he decided to mess with Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Yes!
I still have no clue what rue means.
But it sounded great.
Rue the day, whatever it
What are you
means.
gonna do?
I'm going to go skewer some more sorry ghosts. Maybe practice my pickpocketing. I don't know. Something.
I'm thinking it'll be
Morgan.
a good tease
Thanks.
for like the second half of this episode adventure if we do just one thing, because this is not the only rip between the afterlife and the life of the living.
Okay.
There are more. So why don't we go back to where we started and see what's new there? And these rips, it's all Guybrush's fault, by the way.
Right.
It's like it's-
Caleb? What are you doing over here?
Standing mostly.
What's going on with the crossroads? I thought the spell would take me back, not just rip open the spiritual realm. Is there any way to stop it?
Yes. I assume you are still carrying around that last shred of life you came here with. If you were to give that up, the rips in the crossroads should close right up.
Really? It's as simple as that?
Yep. A simple sacrifice of a teensy shred of life, and all these rips will seal up good as new.
But
putting
throwing
everyone in
away
their
your shred of
place
life
for
is,
eternity.
doesn't seem like a good
Of
idea to
course,
do,
you'd be
right?
stuck here for good, and LeChuck is probably already powerful enough to
Just you
destroy
leave
every
behind
living
you
thing on the planet.
destruction.
So I don't see what good it
So, but
So I can close
now
these
we've
rips,
established a little bit of
and
rule
I'll really be
in this
stuck
world.
here?
The shred of life
A pirate's
closes
life.
rips,
Not for me.
but don't use it all
For
willy-nilly.
eternity.
Use it when the time is right.
Okay.
So just run along here. See what has appeared before you.
Hmm.
So there's one in every location, I believe, or
Alright.
maybe all locations except the den, but you'll find out. There's at least 3. I thought we could visit this great Winslow.
Captain Threepwood? Captain on deck!
Mr. Winslow? Relax. I'm not the
Sans
captain
the
anymore.
screaming
I'm
narwhal.
dead.
Ah, yes. I thought you looked a bit more wispy than usual, sir.
And this is hardly the screaming narwhal. What happened?
It was that nasty LeChuck fellow,
And
sir.
Chuck, the monkey.
Ooh, you were right about that one. First, he knocked me off the ship, and then he kidnapped your lovely wife. And then...
Yes?
Then he... Oh, I can hardly say it, sir.
Did he make you kill someone? Force you to turn on your family and loved ones?
He took down the map, sir. How does one expect to get anywhere without a map?
Ripping
Map
one's
in the
heart
thieves'
out.
den.
So, this is my suggestion for a little end point. We were about 45 to 50% done. This is the
Alright.
second half. Moving through the rips
Mhm.
and actually moving into the life of the living in 3 different places. And observe this, even in the other places you're gonna visit. It's only one screen. You can't like for instance, let's say you get whisked off back to Flotsam Island. You
Hello,
can't
little
just be
monkey.
running around the
I
island.
wouldn't,
or-
sir. He's
like
still
you're
a bit
con-
frustrated that we
you're
can't
really
agree
contained
on the props we
to
need for our
one
new game.
screen.
Rock,
Yeah.
paper,
Even as a ghost, you
and
can't
I
just
say fountain pen.
float around.
He
So
disagrees and gets
they are
rather
keeping it very condensed. But
bitey
there's gonna
about
be
it.
some back, travel back and forth. But
Okay.
the crossroads isn't terribly big though.
Yeah.
No. So yeah, I would end it here. Nice little teaser of what's to come. So
Fair enough.
remember to save, by the way. There is an auto save, but I would suggest doing your own save though,
Okay.
just in case.
Okay. Saving game. And it's done.
So, what did you think of this direction to the last piece of the adventure then? So far, anyway. Like, is it a good variation of what settings we have encountered? Like, we literally get a new setting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's a good twist, and giving them the option to kind of go back and forward from sort of the rip between the afterlife and the real world to do more problem solving. Sounds very Monkey Island.
And you've said one thing that's going to happen. You already predicted one thing.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what that was, but you sort of blurted it out. Yep, that's going to happen.
My soul's gonna get stuck in Murray.
You predicted the sort of a pre-rip situation. You predicted a thing.
All right. Already forgot. I blame the Annas in pajamas.
So yeah, a little bit of kookiness in the afterlife, some drama between characters. Morgan and Guybrush, and Elaine is now a demon bride, so
yes,
it's a bit of a hole to dig ourselves out of.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, definitely it's a life of a lot of question marks, but
and not the type of escape from Monkey Island storytelling where it's I don't know, so it's way too wacky and sort of unfocused for my taste. This is episodic focus and kind of different storytelling going on here. You know, it's not like pick up that thing to use it on that, to use it on that, and create a bouncy ball across a pothole that will get you into.
That is fun, though.
Fun when you get to it, but I didn't like the steps towards it. But yeah. So yeah.
So yes,
conclusion next time, even if we play a little bit longer, but we should be able to close it out and all of that.
Sounds good to me. But yeah, I guess that is our live stream for tonight. Thank you to everyone that popped in. Mainly Phil for speaking up in chat. I hope you had a nice Father's Day. I imagine you got some sort of Hong Kong cinema paraphernalia of sorts. I wouldn't doubt it. But yeah, so that's it. Let's call it a stream and go enjoy the rest of our Sunday evenings. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you find out how we conclude the Tales of Monkey Island. So, other than that, cheerio. Stop streaming.